Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige and my channel is Little Peacocks, and today I have done the landscape for the Afraid cabin, so let's go ahead and check it out. So as you can see from my latest video, I had already done the stairs. I kind of messed around with them because they weren't lining up with the door, so I was like, well, maybe we'll do 3, and then I tried 1, and then I tried them staggered, and I was like, nope, we're just leaving them like that. I went through and I did fixed the train paint around. I ended up deciding that I wasn't going to do any of the grass because I wanted this to be a more woodsy, a more cabin feel. And most of the cabins that I've been to have had dirt. It's just dirt. So I was like, we're just gonna do dirt. I tried going around with the just going around the pathway, and then I ended up just going over it and then redrawing the pathway. I added a lot of trees, pine trees, evergreen trees, all those kinds of trees. I didn't want to do, I know that, depending upon which mountains you go to, depend upon, what kind of trees, if you're going to have hardwood or softwood trees. But I wanted, the pinewood trees. So, I skipped adding any of the aspen trees or any of that. Added a bunch of rocks, sized them up, sized them down. Thought about adding just some grass. I ended up using this dead, I think it's supposed to be dead, sagebrushy kind of a thing from vampires. I hardly use anything from vampires, so it was actually nice to use them, and I thought that it looked pretty good. For the bonfire, I ended up lowering the terrain just in a section of the backyard area for the bonfire to go into. And see, I messed around with a lot of the bushes, but none of the stuff was screaming cabin woodsy stuff. It was all just too manicured for me, and so we just went with trees and rocks, and those were the only plants that I used in here. And then of course I used rocks, and of course I sized things up and down to get the size that I wanted. See, as you can see, I just sized that tree up to make it bigger. Added some rocks to the exterior of the pathway. I ended up going and changing the rocks to more of the peachy and the red tone rocks. I felt like that color went more with the dirt and more with the house, the cabin, so that's what we went for. I added this cute little pond because I didn't want to add a pond, a fountain, because it's so square and straight edges, and so I added this pond, which is from Get Famous, I think. And then we have, of course, our laundry, our wash tub, and our clothesline from Laundry Day. And then here I do a garden, a cute little garden, just because, it gives the people a space to go and, actually grow their stuff, so they don't have to be going into town as often or, getting groceries delivered, because that's a thing now. But I nixed the vertical gardens. I felt that they were too modern for the feel and the look of this home, so we got rid of those, and we just did the square garden planters and then the circle garden planters. I didn't use the the gold one. I just used the regular circle one, the wood looking one. And then I was OCD, so I had to make sure that the arrows were all facing the same direction. It's fine. Added a cute little pathway from the front into the garden, extended the pathway from the garden over to the wash tub area, as well as around the pond. And then that was me, you know, like, what to do. I added a grill, an outdoor grill, and a picnic table, because I thought that would be something fun. Definitely something that you would probably find if you were out camping. I ended up getting rid of that one and just doing the open charcoal grill, because, again, it went more with the theme than the other one did, so... I didn't go as heavily on the stone down there, just because I wanted it to blend in more around the dirt around the campfire. And then I added some chairs, just 2 chairs around the bonfire, because like I said, there's only one bed in here. And there's not really a couch, so like nobody would be able to sleep on the couch. So I just figured it would be a place for 2 people to come, like a second home, or maybe it's just their home. They like living in the mountains, who knows? I know some people do. I don't think I would like living in the mountains. I'm more of like a beach person. I'd rather be by the beach than up in the mountains, but I do love the mountains. I love going camping. Super fun. I added the chairs from university, because they look like camping chairs, so... trying to get them to like actually like work and not like snap up to the terrain that was up higher was super obnoxious, but I figured it out. So you got our charcoal grill. I added a water balloon bucket. I'm not sure if they'll be able to get to it under that tree, but you can move it when you download it into your game. Added a lantern. And then I realized that lantern that I put on that table wasn't even considered an off-the-grid lantern. Like, what the heck? There's a candle in there. Why isn't it considered off-the-grid? So I just changed it to a different one. I thought about doing the dew collector, but then I was like, the trait that this lot has is that it's on a natural well. So I was like, no, we don't need that. I was like struggling with what to put here. I was like, I don't know. We have the garden on the other side. I was like, let's put a model plane here. And then I was like, no, that doesn't know. So I think, and then I ended up just doing more trees. Just filled it up with trees and rocks, because there wasn't really anything else. I mean, if I had like the outdoor, like the backyard stuff pack, maybe there would be some more stuff that I could put there. But I wasn't too happy with my options, so we didn't put anything there. Added some more trees, because like I said, you know, I wanted this to feel like it was up in the mountains, up in the woods. So I messed around with putting dormer windows there, and then nixed that whole idea. I did put a chimney on the roof, though, around the area where the fireplace is inside the home. Yep, see, I was like, nope, I just don't, no, maybe, no. The roof felt so plain to me at that moment. Right now, like, it's not bothering me. And especially after I added, like, all the trees to the side of the house right there, it's not, like, it doesn't bother me. But, like, right in that moment when there was nothing placed there, it just looked really bare and really barren. So I was like, well, what am I gonna do here? So, added some more trees. These trees were more manicured, but I decided to put them in anyways. Added a bunch of rocks here and there, everywhere in between. I messed around with trying to find a certain plant that fit there. I thought maybe the wildflowers, but then I didn't like that, so we nixed that idea. I tried like little cattails. That didn't work, so I just put rocks there. Yeah, see here, I tried like even like sizing them. I sized it up one of the times and I was like, whoa, that's way too big. That is like unnatural. So got rid of that. Tried another tree. See, I just wasn't feeling it, guys. I did do a tree though. Added a rock. Some rocks. Because you always find rocks. There I go, changing the colors of the rocks. I focused mainly on like the light pink peachy color and just did a few of the darker red colors for the rocks. And then I added a trash can. Gotta make sure you got a trash can in the back. I can't remember if I put one in the house. I'm pretty sure I did, but definitely need one outside. And there you have it. Oh, we're messing around with what to put over there. Oh yeah. Then I decided that I was going to add some more rocks over to the front because that section just looked super barren in the corner there. And then I was like, oh, well, it'd be cute if we had like a bench under here. And then the bench was just not fitting with like the theme. And I was like, maybe if I turn it this way, maybe if I turn it that way. No, I don't like the way that looks. Nope, not that way either. So then I was like, okay, well, this is our best option. And then I was like, oh, still not loving it. So we went with the stone bench. I felt like it fit more in with the theme, and then it wasn't like super obvious that there was a bench there. So yeah, there you have it. There's the front of the landscaping. Here's a section of the back with the pond and the clothes hanger, clothesline, bonfire, your cookout, your garden. So there you go. There is the A-frame cabin all finished. Thank you guys for supporting me. If you want to continue to support me, please subscribe, like, comment, all that YouTube jazz, and I will see you guys in my next video.